Your performance in Blackmail is being appreciated a lot. So how does it feel when you are garnering so much applaud for a role which was like, it was a very risky choice to make and still. So how does it feel when you're actually getting appreciation for it?
I'm absolutely overwhelmed that a choice that you call risky and I call a challenge has been appreciated, and very well so. And it's because for me what matters is to take up different roles and break the mold of just doing what is expected of you. So I'm glad the director offered me something out of the box, and he thought out of the box, and I'm glad to work with directors who I think set examples rather than follow them, and Abhinay has been that. So when he offered me the role, I was very surprised, but I'm glad he did, because I had a ball doing this role, and I'm glad the audience is liking it.
But somewhere the movie is also getting a mixed review kind of response. So do you feel the promotions would have helped the movie do a little much?
I think the word of mouth has been lovely from what I've been traveling, but what I gather, it is a distinctly dark humor film, and a lot of people will understand and enjoy it, which I'm getting lots of messages for that. A few might not, which is fine, I think, but it has its niche audience, and they are liking it very much. And Irfan's not been there for sure, but I guess his presence has been felt by everyone in the film, and everywhere. That I think this is a word of mouth film, and it will pick up like that, and I think it's doing fairly well.
Okay, you'll be marking your 25th year next year in the industry.
Okay.
1994 to 2019, it's going to be
Okay,
25
thank
years.
you. All right.
When you look back at it, how does it feel?
Oh gosh, it's a surprise, man. I still feel a newcomer. It's been a beautiful journey. I honestly don't realize, I feel that it's been so many years of me being here, because you learn, and it's a trial and error kind of a thing, and then it's your journey where you find your own niche. And I did find my own kind of people, my own kind of films, and I love it. And I think when you belong to a profession which you're sincerely passionate about, to spend that kind of years, I think is great, and I think an equivalent amount more coming my way, I hope.
So, after so many years, which has been the one role which is very close to your heart till date?
That's the toughest question you can ask. How can I say that? This is like if I get melodramatic, कि माँ से पूछो कि तुम्हें कौन सा बच्चा पसंद है. It's not happening like that. But yeah, I would say the experiences that I've had doing a certain amount of films, which would be Welcome to Sajjanpur, for the sheer fun that I had on that film, for Dilli Chhe, for Stanley Ka Dabba, for Badlapur. I think for the directors they were, for Veer Zara, to work with these directors, to have these cherished experiences of being on their sets and doing something different. And when you look in the mirror, you look at a different reflection of you. I think it's great to be an actor, yeah.
And you are a part of, like, you have 7 films lined up, if I'm not wrong. 9. So from Fanny Khan to Manto to Music Teacher. Then there's Abhi the Party Shuru Bhi Hai. Can you tell us something more about the films that you were?
So I'll start with Fanny Khan. Fanny Khan is directed by Atul. He's an ad guy. It's his first film. And I am cast opposite Anil Kapoor in this film. And this is a story about a father and a daughter. And I play the link between them, a beautiful link, where she's a wife, where she's a mother. And of course, it's my favorite banner, which is Rakesh Mehra's. And enjoying this, absolutely. It's my first with Anil Kapoor, and his enthusiasm, his energies are very, very addictive. So great that. And then Manto, of course, is a beautiful film. Nandita is directing it, who's a dear friend, who's a co-actor. And she's been very sensitive about this film. And I'm a part of one of the stories that Manto had written, which is, again, a very intimate, a very intense story. So a bold one for me, for that matter. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Music Teacher is a romantic film with Pancham Das songs. I have Man of Call with me in that film. Then there is a thriller that I'm working on, and I've taken on a role that I don't think I ever would have. I just jumped at it because it was a challenge, and I'm glad I did it again. It's a risk, but that film is with Arshad Varsi and Juhi Chawla. And then I'm doing a film called Nastik with Arjun Rampal. Then there is a very nice film called Ram Singh Charlie, which is based on the life of the circus people and the bigger circus outside. So yeah, a good kitty of films coming up.
So one compliment that has always stayed with you.
You smile from your heart.
Okay. So in the industry, like these days, there's a lot of debate going on around the pay disparity that goes on. What was your comment on that?
I think I wouldn't get about the pay disparity. I think it's a demand and supply. When you are a hit, you know, give hits to people, people like you, your prices hike out, absolutely. If you see a Kangana Ranaut or if you see a Deepika Padukone, they are being paid beautifully, and I'm super proud of these girls, absolutely. They stand their own. But yeah, because we belong to a male-oriented industry, there is a disparity, but I think again it comes to how people are, how your audience is perceiving you. So if you are needed, if you're in demand, you're paid what you want.
Have you ever faced a casting couch incident or a gender bias in the industry?
I would be lying if I say I haven't been propositioned. Every woman is at some point or the other, but it is how you deal with it. And I think it was a very indirect proposal, and I kind of let it go that way. I think the best way to do is either ignore it or just nip it in the bud. So yeah, that's what I did, and I think what I feel very clearly is that nobody forces you to do something. It is your choice. It can be a tough situation for any woman, but ultimately I think if you stand for yourself, it is your choice.
What's been that most memorable moment before the camera that you've had in your career?
I think the sweetest thing that I do is when I do a film, I just say, hey camera, let's just be friends in this one. And I think it just follows well, and it becomes a team then, and I just keep asking, okay, this expression, ye acha tha, ye theek tha. So I think it's nice. For me, camera is not just a thing. For me, it becomes an entity.
Okay, one advice you would like to give the younger lot from Bollywood?
I just want to say, to the younger lot of the Bollywood, I think they're going great, yeah. They are very sorted, they are very animated, they know what they want in their lives, and they're making some superb choices with their movies. So, and it's very well divided. If I see, all the youngsters are doing very well for themselves, and they have a good kitty of films coming, and they're very distinct from one another. So I think they're all sorted, yeah. We took a little time finding our way. They've already found it.
Okay, so now it's time for the rapid fire. We call it the 70-second challenge.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how.
Oh God, pressure.
Your favorite film?
Chupke Chupke, Rishi Das.
Your favorite actor from Bollywood?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Favorite actress?
Shabana Azmi.
Okay, one movie you'd like to remake?
Good. Mausam.
One thing you would like to take from the following? Amitabh Bachchan?
Take from him?
Yeah.
Oh God, that what do I take from him? There's so much. I'm at a loss of words with him. Well, his punctuality, his discipline, the way he is with everyone. He doesn't forget birthdays. The superstar he is, the awesome man that he is, everything.
Alia Bhatt?
Take from her?
Yeah.
Her vivaciousness.
Aishwarya Rai Bachchan?
Oh, the beauty.
Shah Rukh Khan?
The charm.
Kareena Kapoor?
The vivaciousness.
Okay, and Rajkumar Rao?
Talent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.